So one of the very most important criteria, please listen to this and listen very attentively. Having a visa does not guarantee you entry into the country. You must make sure you check the specific requirements of the countries. What do they need? Do they need proof of funds? How much? Do they need yellow vaccination card? How much? The time they were doing about even the COVID-19 vaccine, what exactly do you need? Make sure you have all your documents intact. Now, I've seen cases of people that have been deported because of not having the correct and the right and documents. Now, you will not be traveling and you're only having one-way ticket to, who are you deceiving? Okay, you want to go there, you go run away, and then you're having one-way ticket. You're making them know that you're actually running. So please and please make sure you have your two-way ticket. I remember one of the experiences I had. This time around, I was traveling with a friend of mine, and this friend of mine was a first-time traveler, and then we were traveling to Norway, right? And then they asked us, okay, how long are you staying in Norway? I went to go and say 6 days. Whereas, yes, so my trip was for 6 days. However, I was going to stay in Norway for 3 days and I was going to stay in France for 3 days. Now, I didn't mention that. I only told them I was going to stay in Norway. Now, they were going through my documents and going through my flight tickets and all. And they saw France. And the guy was like, what's going on here? Why didn't you tell me that you're going to France? Why did you only say you're going to Norway? And then I'm like, okay, I just did not understand your question very well. And that was why I did not mention it. Before you know, they told us to go and sit down. No. We sat down there for like over an hour. The guy was really jittery and already scared that what's going on? Are you sure they're going to allow us to enter into the country? I was the one calming him down that don't worry. As long as you have your two-way ticket from Norway back to Nigeria and we'll not have any problem. Even if they ask us to show how much do we have, we'll show them. Do you understand? So later, when they came back, they now asked me a few more questions. Oh, I could see you've been to Ukraine or you are staying in Ukraine for some time. And just asked me a few more questions and they let me to enter. Now, what if it was a case of someone that didn't have a return ticket? Now, see the truth assuming I was traveling to Norway and I didn't have a return ticket back to Nigeria, it would have raised a brow. Maybe for me, they would have allowed me maybe because, okay, this person has traveled to some countries and, okay, even the person does not have a return ticket. But please, to be on the safe side, because, see, they made me to wait for over 1 hour. And remember, the kind of passport we have and the Nigerian passport, is not just easy to just... So for you to convince people and to avoid any of all these racists, any of all these kind of things, you do what you're meant to do. So please and please and please, I don't know how many times I need to sound this. Check the country specific requirements. Now, what country A will need is different from what country B will need. Make sure you check the requirement and do according to what they are asking you to do. Also, I'm really grateful for the people that have inspired me during my travel journeys and made me to want to travel more. I have lots of them on Instagram, especially solo women travelers that have been traveling to navigate the world, and also some men, because there are also some men that inspire me with their travels and everything that they do. I wish to travel to more countries. I wish to explore more other places, and I know by the grace of God, I'm going to be able to do it. Yes, I also don't want to forget to mention that God is the only one that had made it possible. The place I have gotten in my life, I'm not taking the credits. If I take the credits, I will be doing myself so much harm. It is only God that made it possible. Yes, thank you. And stay tuned. I'll be giving you more tips about how to travel and navigate the world, how to do it on the budget. I'll also be sharing deals when there are flight deals and cheap deals, like you see the one I got for the UK and every other deals that I'll be getting. I'll be sharing it with you guys so you know how to travel and how to travel cheap, Yes, stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to Diary of an Explorer. We also have a blog, Diary of an Explorer, my Instagram account, Diary of an Explorer, my TikTok, Diary of an Explorer. So find me there. It's Beto Queen!